All right. So I'm going to start off today brief and simple. We have the femur bone that's located right here on your thigh. You have two of these bones. It's going to be able to withhold 30 times the human owner's body weight. It's the strongest and longest bone that you have in your body right now. Everyone has this bone. I find that incredibly fascinating that your bone can hold up to like 3 to 4, 5,000 pounds. That's amazing. And then today we'll be discussing the skeletal system, and I am Jaleesa Marie Glasgow. I am currently taking classes here at South Suburban College to succeed in becoming a certified radiology technician. And what we do is take pictures of or images of bones, and we send them off to radiologists for them to interpret and to see what the issue is at hand. But again, my passion is bones, so I know a lot about the subject, and I would like to share that information with you. We'll be discussing a lot. Today, we'll be discussing the major functions, what are the bodies composed of, why is the skeletal system so important, and overall, we got most of this information, majority of this information, if I did not already know it, we got it from Rebecca Pettiford, and we also got it from Amy C. Rea in these online periodical databases that I've gathered from my school. Super fascinating that they're able to give us all of this information and make it understandable and easy to interpret, and I'm able to give it to you today. So I find it amazing that they are able to explain it in a way that's understandable. But some other human body systems because we have a lot of human body systems throughout our body. We have 11 altogether. I listed 3 besides the skeletal system, so that's 4 I'm giving you today out of the 11. We have the muscular system. This provides us with movement, the reason why we're able to talk, the reason why we're able to walk. Then we have the human cardiovascular system, also known as the vascular system. This is how we circulate our blood. If we have a wound, an open wound open, the reason why blood's coming out of that wound. And then lastly, I love to mention the nervous system. The nervous system is incredibly important. It's the reason why we're able to feel what we feel inside. It's the reason why we're able to feel anything at all. Why we're able to feel emotions, why we cry, why we're happy, why we get to be all those things. Also, we're not going to go too much more into that because we're going to be discussing the skeletal system. Okay, and I hope you guys by the end of this presentation have a little more knowledge on what makes you you, because you are very important, and it's just important to know things about yourself. I find it very important. Okay, now again, some people don't really know what the skeletal system is, and the skeletal system essentially is the human body's internal framework. It's composed of bones, joints, ligaments, and cartilage. Here's a good representation of all of these things working together. On the right, you have that black background image, and it gives you a good representation of all of them working together. And you have your joints right here, your ligaments, and your cartilage all right there. Whole bunch of different types of joints right there as well. We have saddle joints, ball and socket joints, hinge joints. There's 6 that they list, but I'm not going to go too deep into that, as we just need to know that they have it. Also, this is from Rebecca Pettiford's article. She gives a good representation, again, how they're all working together. We have the cartilage holding the sternum to the ribs, them connecting each other, the ligaments and the tissues right here on the left, holding the spine to the rib cage, connecting the spine to the rib cage. It's beautiful how they all work together. Okay, now for the structure of the skeletal system. The skeletal system will be broken down into 2 parts. We have the axial skeleton, and then we also have the appendicular skeleton. The appendicular skeleton is composed of 126 bones. If you guys did not know, I love saying this, that the human body has 206 bones. So 126 of those bones are included in the appendicular skeleton. and 80 of the bones are included in the axial skeleton. I know it looks like a lot, but it really isn't. Here's a good representation on both of them together and their differences. So the axial skeleton is going to be all the bones in your ears, all the bones in your skull and your teeth, all the bones in your spine and your rib cage. That's your axial. And then your appendicular is your arms. It's going to be your arms and your lower limbs. Whew. So that has to do with the structure. Now, lastly, another major point is the functions of the skeletal system. There are a couple, kind of like very important, but I like to mention the protection the most, about how we have our rib cage and it hugs our heart and our lungs, and it's able to shield us and protect us, on how our skull is able to protect our brain. I think it's amazing. And how, like I said before, you would think movement would have to do only with the muscular system, but no, it works hand in hand with the skeletal system in order to make us move. It's great. It's because of our muscular and our skeletal system. They're working together. And then blood cell production is also amazing. We wouldn't have any blood in our body without our blood cell production. But anyways, I would like to thank Rebecca Pettyford and Amy C. Rhea for giving us all of this information again. I would like to thank you guys for letting me discuss the functions, the structure, and everything else included in today's speech. I also want to thank my professor, Miss Jefferson. She's been a helpful asset into making my presentation the presentation that it is, the one that you're receiving. Thank you guys so much for giving me your time today. I appreciate it, and thank you guys. Thank you all. All right. Thank you guys.